Perfect, 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 perfect.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
What's up? It's TJ. So, as you can see, scrubbed up. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about my job. So, for one, work in a hospital. As you can see, my job title is a clinical support technician. I am able to do pretty much anything that is non-clinical in the hospital. I can do storerooms, which obviously upstairs on the floor, nurses need supplies, so the storerooms need to be stocked, and they need accurate numbers for their storerooms so that they can get the supplies they need. For one, that's one part of the job. The second part of the job is down here where I'm at right now, which is called a stat room. So obviously when you hear stat, some may know, some may not know. But stat is essentially like they need it like right now, like it's an emergency. So stat, I work in stat room. We have basically the supplies that's supposed to hold over the hospital in case of emergency, or if the nurses, like the departments, don't get their equipment like they're supposed to, they come down here and I give them whatever they need. That's another part. So there's a few extra parts in there, but so I do those two. Soon we'll be doing case carts. So for OR cases, obviously you need certain supplies that need to go with certain operations pretty much. So we will start picking those. That should be coming soon. I believe it's this month or next month. That's another part. I'm also a patient transporter. So when a patient needs to go from the ED to ultrasound for some kind of scan or MRI for a scan, I can be that person to fill in and take care of that and move them from one spot to another. So pretty much this position is where you are a jack of all trades. You can pretty much go anywhere as long as you're not like doing too much with the patient, because obviously if you start trying to do stuff, you can be held liable, especially if you do something wrong. So essentially I started working in hospitals like a year and a half ago. I had first started working in Centera, Virginia Beach General, and now I work in a hospital here in Delaware. But obviously I don't plan on staying in Delaware, so that can possibly change. How is it working in a hospital? You might think it's okay, you know. Nobody's gonna say, oh, I love my job, or unless, you know, you're really into it and it's something you're passionate about. But this obviously isn't something I'm passionate about, but it's definitely something that you see the effect of what you do with these patients. Because obviously if a storeroom upstairs doesn't have what they need, they come down here and they're like, hey, we need this like now. Or even if we just bring it up to them, same thing. You see the effect of whether or not you have this item or you don't have it. So it could be rewarding. I definitely think I've had my fair share because I have a military background in supply. So I think the supply thing is it's kind of phasing out for me. I'm gearing more towards physical therapy and wellness and health and stuff like that. I'm trying to get my stuff in order before I start doing that and start posting that kind of content, but it's on the way, believe me. I guess I should just show you a little bit around. A lot of people are curious about, you know, because a lot of things in hospitals is hidden, or they're like areas that you shouldn't go through, or you need to badge in and scan through. But I can show you a little bit. Un poquito. But alright, let's get to it.